Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
A Senate commendation for a lifetime of military service.
Also tonight, the 23rd CNMI Commonwealth Legislature bids farewell to two of its own.
And as we transition into a new year, we also transition when we lose a loved one.
In sports, weightlifters on Saipan meet a Masters World Champion, Coach Ma.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
This holiday, would you rather buy this TV or get one for free? For a limited time only, bring home a free 43-inch Samsung Smart TV when you sign up on Link with DTV Plus today. Just imagine your favorite movies, shows, and more, all in stunning quality on your brand new screen. Visit DocomoPacific.com or see us in store to learn more. Docomo Pacific, better together.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Tangy pickles, slivered onions, tender pork covered in our delicious barbecue sauce, and topped on a home-style bun. Behold, the McRib. It's not just a sandwich, it's an experience altogether. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on January 6th from our studio on Capitol Hill.
On the 8th day of the 4th regular and final session of the 23rd CNMI Senate, Edith de Leon Guerrero, as her last public act as Senate President, bestows a Senate commendation for a young-looking old colleague and friend, retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Edward C. Camacho.
I'm very thankful for you joining us this afternoon to present on behalf of myself, Senator Edith de Leon Guerrero, along with the 23rd Senators. We're happy to present to you Senate Resolution number 23-34 to honor and commend retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Edward C. Camacho for his distinguished military service and dedicated sacrifice for the Commonwealth, the Northern Mariana Islands, and the United States of America.
Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Edward C. Camacho.
Thank you so much. It's been great serving both the Commonwealth and the United States government as a soldier. And I'm so happy that we're here together. Ms. Edith, the Senate President, Edith Guerrero, and then Annie here from the college, and of course the members of the 23rd Senate. Thank you all for this recognition.
Ms. Guerrero and Mr. Camacho worked at NMC together when Mr. Camacho was Dean of Professional Programs there, and
I do want to share too, there's something more to it than just working together, but my mother used to babysit him when I was in Chalon. Exactly, so this is very special, and thank you so much. My mom sends her congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so elated. This is a great way to start out 2025, so I think everybody's wishes will also come true.
How long have you been in service?
I served a total of 43 and a half years. That's combined Army Reserve and the active duty.
The retired colonel is now working with the Commonwealth Bureau of Military Affairs.
Well, I love my job. Yeah, it's like I never left the service, so it's good. And I'm actually able to contribute more to the CNMI government as well as the United States government in a different capacity.
Asked why someone might choose a lifetime of service,
It's almost like I just want to do something greater than myself. And then the college is one way, but then I also wanted to go further and go above and beyond and serve in uniform. So I did that. I mean, let's put it mildly. I grew up as a kid, and I heard all kinds of stories that my mother told me, my father, my grandparents, about the war, Second World War. I didn't like any of it. And then I watched my first television, the first thing I saw on TV was the Vietnam War, and I didn't like any of that. But in order for me to learn how to prevent those kinds of things, I had to be in uniform to figure out all those kinds of things. So I'm more of a student of peace rather than war. I had to study war to learn how to make it peaceful for everybody.
there seems to be an escalation of military tensions in the Pacific region.
The worst thing is the miscalculation from either part, right?
Right.
So if one person stops talking to the other and, they're no longer exchanging words, they might just exchange bullets.
Right.
And that's not good, right? So for me, in my view, as long as we continue to exchange words, no matter how strong, how harsh the words are, they're just words.
Asked if this commendation signaled his retirement from service, Mr. Camacho replies,
As long as I leave, I'll continue to serve.
On the final session of the 23rd Legislature, two prominent lawmakers take their leave from the hallowed halls of the CNMI Senate. The first, Senator Paul Atelig Manglona, is the longest-serving elected official in CNMI history. First elected in 1987, Mr. Manglona has served off and mostly on, representing Rota in the CNMI legislature since 1988.
I just want to say thank you to the people of the Commonwealth and my dear people of Rota for giving me this honor to serve over the decades, and thank you to my good colleagues, and thank you to our staff and LB members. I see some that I saw in the early years when I first came here, like si Zota clerk no, está malifazo de nanya. Si Doris, si Jusumasi,
Mr. Manglona conceded his 2024 re-election bid to incoming Senator Ronnie Calvo.
2025, we're very hopeful. We look forward to doing good things for people who are suffering out there. I have a lot of hope that in the next year and after that we're gonna do greater things. So there's nowhere to go but up now, and I'm hopeful we can work together.
Edith De Leon Guerrero is the first woman to serve as the CNMI Senate President, a position she has held since 2023. She has served as a lawmaker since 2020.
Fellow members of this honorable Senate body, we close our 8th-day, 4th regular session in this 23rd CNMI legislature, and I want to humbly thank you for your work. Although we may not have addressed all legislations before us, I am most appreciative of the committee work.
Ms. Guerrero urges her fellow senators to continue with the work they have started.
The CNMI is in a serious financial dilemma with almost $1 billion in cumulative deficit and in dire need of an economic recovery plan that can bring in fresh capital. I am hopeful and confident that the incoming 24th Senate will not sit idle, but will work towards an economic recovery goal in unison with the private sector's 500,000 initiative, while also balancing with the military build-up activities.
In her final speech to her fellow representatives, she highlights the need for investment in existing economic sources.
Our Garapan Core District, Tourist District, including South and North Tourist Isles, is a dark alley, and we should be very concerned as our CNMI business revenue sources are rapidly diminishing before our eyes. The once thriving real estate commercial market is now like a ghost town with no tenants. The capital infusion of the SSBCI funds should be accelerated into the economy of existing or newly formed businesses in need of working capital.
Ms. Guerrero's Senate seat will be taken by Manny Castro, formerly of the House of Representatives.
The CNMI people's lives are dependent on its government's ability to build a strong and prosperous economy where every family can achieve economic security, including employment, at least at the levels they feel comfortable and content with. We owe it to the CNMI people now, today, and into the future.
Ms. Guerrero does not know for sure what she will be doing next, but she says she is simply grateful for having had the opportunity to serve.
To the CNMI people, sendanglo na respeto, dan si Jesus Masi para hams todos, for allowing me to serve you this past 4 years.
With that, Ms. Guerrero's final act as Senate President.
There's a motion to adjourn this sanitary session. It has been seconded. All those in favor say aye. Nays, sign it aye. Si Jesus Masi, Senators.
Coming up, as many of us joyfully say hello to a new year, others must accept grief in their lives before moving on to the future. Do you know that tongue twister goes, how much wood could a woodchuck chop if a woodchuck could chop wood?
Yeah.
What do you think the answer is?
I wouldn't chop wood if I weren't a woodchuck.
Oh. There you go.
Come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar. The best sunsets, the best fun. Come, join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Welcome back, CNMI.
As one season ends, another begins. So it is with life. The holidays can be seen as a celebration for most. For others, it's another reminder that their loved ones are gone. In the chilling months, we visit a cemetery in Japan. Headstones all lined up in a row. The Japanese-style ceremonial burial of remains consists of a monk praying, followed by the family. In the service, there are two types of incense used. Mako, which is incense powder, and senko, which are incense sticks. There's an offering of water, the placement of incense, and send off with a prayer. Remains are placed in the chamber and later sealed. The monk concludes the ceremony saying to eat foods that was favored by the one passed on. Often the holidays are a joyous time. In the CNMI, there's cheer brought on through community celebrations. For some, whether you're here or anywhere in the world, it can be a harsh reminder that every year when the time comes around, their loved one is no longer here.
More tonight with a local man who lost his daughter 16 months ago following an asthma attack. TJ Manglona speaks of grief as he goes through the different stages of dealing with such a tragedy.
TJ Manglona lost his 3-year-old daughter, Tamia, just over a year ago and says he still goes through the what-ifs in his mind, but also reminds himself of the bigger picture, his daughter's purpose.
It's hard sometimes, you see other kids her age or that she would have been, and you think to yourself, like, how would it have been if she was here? What are the new things that, because she was just at that point of her life where she was starting to learn and comprehend, and every day, it'd be something new that she would tell me, or a new word that she knows, or, we really got to a point where we started having conversations with each other, right? And she could comprehend. So, it's taken so short, but I'm honestly a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And her purpose, her purpose was to come here and, she really taught me the meaning of true love, pure unconditional love. And anybody that, came across her, felt that energy from her. And I think that's just what her purpose was.
Continuing to live life is a conscious choice one has to make.
I think one of the things, too, that I had to learn was that it's okay to be happy afterwards. Sometimes you feel like a sort of like a survivor's guilt, right? That's the people talk about that, right? Like, I shouldn't carry on, or I shouldn't be happy because my loved one is not here anymore. But I think it's the opposite. I think our loved ones want us to be happy. And I'm not gonna lie, naturally you just feel guilty. Like when you start to kind of feel yourself move on, you kind of start to feel yourself be yourself again and try to find happiness. And you feel a sense of guilt, but I've kind of learned to tell myself, like, no, this is how it should be. Like, she would want me to be happy. She would want me to move on. And she would want me to be the best version of me.
Manglona says talking about it has helped him and offers others to talk to him too.
Some people feel alone, and I'm thankful again that I have my mom. I have my family and my friends, but and like I told anybody out there, like if they need anyone to talk to, they can always reach out to me, or reach out to somebody that you're comfortable to, and just talk about it. Sometimes just talking about it, releasing it into the energy, into the air, it helps. And the more you keep it in, and it's just like with anybody that's dealing with any sort of depression or negative in their life, talking about it helps, and not holding it in and not letting it build up, I think has been the biggest remedy for me.
Manglona believes his daughter's purpose in life is to share her light and love, and he hopes to fulfill his purpose too.
This is another opportunity, hopefully, to reach out to another demographic. Even if I could just reach one person, that message could help. That's when I know that I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Some lucky souls spend the new year visiting in Saipan. Some are thrilled to spend it abroad. And all are lucky to meet Jason at Saipan International, where they share their adventures and, in this case, their wishes for the new year to come. Travis Bloss is returning home to Guam after spending New Year's here with Saipan family.
It was good. Me and my family stayed at Crown Plaza. We saw some other family. We swam at the beach. Also, we attended the New Year's party there. So it was quite fun, and I haven't been to Saipan in 3 years, so it was great to come back.
His New Year's resolutions include...
The first one is to work on my finances, pay down my car even more. I just got a new car last year, so trying to put more money towards that and just continue doing good in school. I attend University of Guam, going to school to be a math teacher, so kind of put my studies up again, and most of all, work on my own physical health, my mental health, so yeah. Happy New Year. Be safe, everyone. 2025 is your year to grasp. Thank you.
Joe Hernandez is also returning to Guam after visiting Saipan.
It's our first time to do New Year's Eve here, so it was quite an experience to see all the fireworks all around the island.
Any resolutions?
Just to be happier all around.
And Candy Taman is also returning to Guam after visiting Saipan family.
Oh man, it's amazing. We went to Mount Tapotsa and we watched the fireworks. And we could see all around the 360. It was awesome, man. Yeah. Good times here in Saipan.
Do you have any resolutions for the new year?
For this year? Man, I got an academy coming up. I just want to be the best student in the academy. And then also put out some more music. Yeah, that's basically it. Nothing, man. I love Saipan, and we're looking forward to coming back again more times this year. And, come and visit the fans and all that.
Candy, Joe, and Travis, may your New Year's wishes be made satisfied like Saipan fireworks. Adios. And returning to Saipan, Audrey and Angeli are young women of very few words when it comes to their trip to Guam, but their eyes say a lot.
It was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Me too.
Joseph Pangilinan is more vocal about his 6-night adventure in Japan.
Oh yeah, we were just vacationing in Japan. We went to Fuji, we went a lot of places. It was really cold and definitely a big change from Saipan's hot weather. So yeah, it was a big change for us and it was a really good experience.
Any resolutions for the new year?
I definitely want to see more about the world, learn more about the world more instead of, sticking to this island. I want to see more, because we feel it's kind of a little constrained, but you get to see more when you go abroad.
Here's hoping your adventurous spirit stays fulfilled abroad and here on Saipan. Welcome home. And coming up in sports, talk about lifting a weight off your shoulders. Mr. Ma can show you how next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
A new international brand is coming soon, but why wait? Escape to paradise today at Mariana's Beach Resort on Saipan. For just $99 for two, enjoy an ocean view room with stunning views of the crystal clear waters. Relax by the swimming pools, dip your toes in the sand, and unwind with exclusive offers on breakfast and happy hour. Whether you're here for romance or relaxation, Mariana's Beach Resort is the perfect getaway. Special rates are for CNMI and Guam residents. Some restrictions apply, but not many. Call 670-234-1234 and book your escape today.
Dreams since like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes, they keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone, I
Gave them time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch them out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master minor. Big time.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! Techniques and skills of Olympic caliber is taught to local lifters.
Four-time Masters world champion and current world record holder Jianping Ma held a two-day Chinese weightlifting technique seminar in Saipan. He has been weightlifting since 12 years old, represented China in the 1984 Summer Olympic Games, and still continues to compete.
I'm still compete because I love weightlifting. I saw a lot of people join weightlifting. I want to share my information. Weightlifting competition is one of my favorite place. I want to show up, and also this is my sport for all my life.
Lifters were evaluated individually and in a group setting to learn from each other. Daryl Gallardo has been training for 10 years, lives in Japan, and works as a freelance trainer. He flew in to be in attendance of Coach Ma's seminar.
I think he was here for just a short time, but I hope that he enjoyed like visiting the Northern Marianas Islands, and hope that he comes back. I think that Coach Ma coming here it's a great honor for Saipan. Saipan's a very small place compared to the whole world, and the fact that he never visited Tokyo, Japan, it's a big deal that he's here.
As a trainer, Gallardo has clients with a variety of experiences that come from different backgrounds. His clientele include a physique competitor, K1 champion, and UFC fighter. He will bring back what he learned to incorporate into his training.
It's a technique that I think all sports should try and learn. Track and field, even wrestling, anything, strength and conditioning, CrossFit, right? So I think that even just me participating, even me having my experience, I learned so much. It's almost like a never-ending learning when it comes to weightlifting, and I believe all sports should take a chance in learning weightlifting.
Learning objectives of the seminar included learning the philosophy and biomechanics of Chinese weightlifting technique and the scientific principles that make the technique so effective. Lifters practice accessory movements frequently used for bodybuilding and strength training. Einstein Perman from Pohnpei was in attendance. He competed in the 2014 Micronesia Games and has been coaching weightlifting since 2018.
Throughout our two-day seminar, what are your biggest takes from the seminar?
Everything. Basically everything. I mean, it's, like I said, we did not have any program to start out with. So learning the step from the basics and all the way up meant a lot.
Perman commends coordinator Angel San Nicolas for organizing this event and seeks to do the same in Pohnpei, spreading awareness for weightlifting as a sport.
I mean, you guys are way ahead of us. Your program is really doing great. Back home, we're kind of reorganizing. We love this sport basically. So we're trying to spread it out to the youth. Do the same thing as you're doing, awareness.
At the end of the two-day seminar, lifters received a certification for the Chinese-style weightlifting technique. Overall, Coach Ma was impressed with the CNMI and Pohnpeian lifters.
During the two-day seminar, I was surprised about the athletes here. They already have a good foundation. They're training very well. The quality, especially the technique, I thought is a really, really professional style. I'm so happy to see them. I thought they can have a less level training very soon. I think they are ready for next level.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight, a 50% chance of isolated showers, with wind gusts of up to 30 miles per hour, lows of around 77 degrees. Tomorrow, Tuesday, mostly cloudy with another strong possibility of continued isolated rainfall. Highs of 86 degrees in the day and 77 at night. The sun has set tonight at 6:01 p.m. and will rise again at 6:45 a.m. tomorrow morning. And as Butch Cassidy never said, but B.J. Thomas did sing, raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, 'cause I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. And I will see you in the water while I'm on the land. Well, ni hao ma, Mr. Ma. That is news, sports, and weather. We will be back again on Wednesday.
Have a good evening, CNMI.